correct, man. You can be serious. We are playing a cricket game. Tell me I'm dreaming. Ha, you gotta be kidding. Troubles are middle name.
We're protected well by those guardian angels on high. The closest we got here to someone watching over us are those guards to that dirty prison cell. Guardian angel, we can just try to make good. We're guardian angels, we'll give it a rumble, but maybe we're misunderstood. We can just try to make good, but maybe we're misunderstood. We can just try to make good, but maybe we're misunderstood. Try to make good, but maybe we're misunderstood. Maybe we're misunderstood, or maybe we can just try to make good.
Be careful not to lose it for a second. If you can't give it personally to him, mail it before coming back to the mission. It's important that my father receives it as soon as possible.
Okay, don't worry, my child. I'll be very happy to see your father again. Lieutenant Page was a good man.
Oh, brothers, don't forget my cigars, please. Corona, medium size. Don't be like that Scotsman who always forgets. Thank you very much.
Oh, of course. Don't worry. Your colors too, Papa. Okay, don't worry. I hope your friend Sagreste managed to repair our plane. You can't stay at the village any longer. You are getting a little too frisky with some...
Oh, really? Anyway, if we don't give the balance of $8,000 to Sagreste, he won't even let us take a look at the plane. God only knows how in the hell we're going to play for him. You got any bright ideas?
Better we get out of here.
This.
Hey.
This too. On this too.
Hey.
Will there be anything else, Master?
How much are you?
$50?
Oh, I found it. There it was all the time. Here you are.
You?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like 2 boxes of Coronas, medium, and make sure that they're fresh. How much is that?
$137.
Huh?
$137?
You are crazy. Did you take us for millionaire? Besides, smoking is bad for your health.
Now I know why McQuaid always forgets to buy his cigars.
I saw it first.
My foot was on it first. Now, look, your foot is on top of my foot. Would you please take it off? It's beginning to hurt.
50-50.
Oh. okay? 50-50 like good friends. Cover me, okay?
Zack.
Yes.
Who said smoking is bad for your health?
Who was it that said the divine providence doesn't exist? Look at this. A lost wallet with all of this cash and no identification.
So we want to be able to give it back. I've been hidden out by great remorse. How much is this?
Almost 9,000 bucks. What a celestial vision.
Has the Japanese arrived finally?
No, only 2 stabbed monks.
Monks. Goodbye, gracias. Adiós, gracias. Hey! Hey! Hey, hey, hey!
I think the guy were after you. How kind of him. The maitre d' came outside to say goodbye to us.
The power of money. The way we tip them, that's the least he can do.
Well, I guess I did go a little overboard, I admit.
As usual.
But I regretted it. So I tipped him $1. You think that's too much?
Then he is not wearing. He is cursing.
Don't eat your heart out, Orso. We couldn't give the money back even if we wanted to.
Maybe you're right. Let's buy presents for the kids in San Rolando. And we give the rest to Sagreste. After all, it's charity, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And that way we won't have to feel bad about anything. Look at this.
Oh, baseball?
Yes.
Soccer!
Oh, la, la.
We got everything?
I think so. We got something for everybody. I even got the colors for Father Raphael.
Ah, well done. Everyone will be happy.
Yes. It takes so little to make your friends happy. Look at the little baby thing.
Okay.
How much is the total?
It is $632, please.
Not so little after all. Are you sure that that total is correct?
Stop it and pay.
Your change, Father.
Thank you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Muéchale $100. Oh, man, that's nearly perfect. Well, that's counterfeit.
Where'd you get it?
Those two monks gave them to me. Those two monks, stop them! They're counterfeit!
What is happening over there? Do you know? What's happening? I'll call the police!
Call the police!
Take it
They're
easy,
fake!
take it easy. Look, just
stop
calm
them!
down.
Stop them!
It's okay.
Stop them!
It's okay. It's okay.
They must have recognized us.
Now is the time to come up with a bright idea. Do you have one?
No. Oh, my God. Oh.
Thank God you're here.
Police!
Look,
Call the police! They're fake! Stop them!
those two are holding up the cash register. Arrest them.
Yes, yes! Arrest them! Arrest them!
Don't worry about it. Stop them!
What are you doing?
Call the police!
Hey, where's the police? Where's the FBI, man? What are you doing? Tell them who we are.
Another piece of bad luck. I can't believe that they recognized us.
Did you think that a milk tonic could change a face like yours? Someone probably saw our photos in the newspaper after we escaped.
Well, man, you know we're gonna have to think before we make a move. Don't you have anything to say?
Well, I'm thinking. First of all, we have to change our clothes as soon as possible. Then find a way to get out of the country.
Yeah. There's only one person I know that can help us.
You think about your friend Sagreste?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
What's the FBI doing sending agents looking for counterfeiters at a department store in a foreign country?
Look, we're friends here on a holiday. It was a mere coincidence, Comandante.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope your holiday goes without further incidents.
And what do you intend to do about those counterfeit dollars?
What counterfeit dollars? Do you want to start from the beginning?
Those two monks had a wad of fake $100 bills. But in your opinion, this is not a problem?
Look, why don't we look at this from a different perspective?
Oh, I'd like to, Captain Cruise. But we've been receiving worrying reports from your country for several months now.
Worrying? My country is at peace. The people love their president. Our national debt has been repaid. Can you say the same thing about your country?
Well, political opponents disappear every month, and the numbers of counterfeit dollars increases by the day with total disregard of the authorities.
I wouldn't say that if I were you. Look, next week, President Aneto and your Secretary of State will be meeting. I think it will change your opinion. That's the end of the conversation.
Well, in any case, for the time being, I'll be visiting our embassy. I'm going to let them know about today's events.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. It may leak to the papers. It may damage the relationship between our two countries. Enjoy our country, Mr. Ford.
Let's get out of here.
Have a nice holiday. Yes. Excellency. Yes. They were here just this minute. I can assure you that it will be done with total discretion. Don't worry. Yes, President. Yes. Don't worry. Ortega! That was the president. We can't let this story out. Stop them at once.
Consider it done.
In Ortega,
Yes?
it must look like an accident. Find a quiet spot.
Don't worry, Captain.
And take off that uniform.
7,900, $8,000.
Yeah!
You didn't make sure that the gas tank is full, right? Right. It goes along with the deal. Well, Sagreste, you made a very good deal, my friend. Are you sure that you can fly this contraption?
Don't worry. So, I haven't flown for over 10 years. Big deal. But now, I have flight in my veins. You see? Check the oil.
I got a strange feeling here. Let's see. Oil. Okay.
Ailerons.
Aileron. Okay.
Hey! If you don't get down at once, the next shot is for you.
Wait a minute. Have you gone crazy?
What's wrong, Sagreste?
Get the hell out of here before I start losing my temper. Trying to screw a friend, I don't know who to trust anymore.
What the hell are you talking about? Look, if I counted the money wrong, we'll fix it. There's no use you getting all worked up about this. We are friends, right?
Do you really want me to believe that you don't know these dollar bills are fake?
What?
These are 80 pieces of paper with no value whatsoever.
It's incredible. They look good to me.
To me, they don't. And please, don't show up again unless the bills are good. Did you get that? So come on, get out of here. At once!
I just knew it was too good to be true. Finding 9,000 fake dollar bills on the ground. What a sad story. I'll probably never get over it.
Got it out. Zack, stop roaming it in.
Well, look, what a pleasant surprise. We've met before, haven't we?
That's all we need.
Yeah, well, let's go have a nice chat over a glass of beer and,
Look, we are making a big mistake. We got nothing to do with these fake bills. We got to rip it off, just like you.
He's right. We could be expert witnesses for you.
Yeah, sure. I just get in the car. Sit down. So you've got nothing to do with this, huh? You're just the same old innocent victims?
Yeah, but in the meantime, he got us in trouble with the local authorities.
I can assure you, Agent, we have been ripped off as well. Come on, show them.
See, we found this wallet on the ground, and we were attempting to find the owner, but you guys didn't give us time.
We are the poor monks, even if we wear civilian clothes. I know it's incredible, but you must believe us.
It's not the robe which makes the monk. Isn't that what they say?
Well, surely we'll know soon enough whether you're a real monk or not, right after we've checked.
Nobody move! Get the hole
You think you're smart, don't you? I don't like smarty pants.
Nobody move!
I've been shot. I've been shot.
She didn't shoot you.
That'll show them bastards.
Somebody call an ambulance. One of them is still alive.
Zack. Zack.
Let's get out of here before the police arrive.
Let's go, Zack. Let's go.
Hello, little one. Hello.
Frenchman, how are you? Easy, easy. Careful with his hands. They're the only precious part of an otherwise useless body.
Nice one. I have to remember the joke, I mean. Can you put the gun down? I'm not gonna run away, you know.
Ah, this one's still wet. Not bad at all, Frenchman. It's truly a good fake.
Red, it turned out pretty well. Angels are my specialty.
Yes, I can see that. And an angel is exactly what you'll need soon. A guardian angel.
Really? Why?
Because your last creations weren't that good. Someone suggested they may not be genuine after all. The president is furious. Somebody told him you go around spending his money. Frenchman, did you know that I'm a painter too?
Ah, no! No! Stop! No! No! Oh, my!
Take him away.
Oh, my!
Goodbye.
Buddy!
Goodbye. Ah, ah.
Maybe you were the one trying to scam us, right, Sagreste?
Here again, what do you want from me?
We just came to check on our investment. Now, this contraption wouldn't have gotten us very far, would it? Right or wrong?
No, it's nothing. Okay, yes, I forgot, something. It's, this plane has so many different parts, but it's, I checked it, yeah. So will you tell you what you want with me now?
We need a friend who can hide us. And Zack thought of you.
Why, what's the problem?
What's the problem? We just almost got killed. Half the city thinks that we're ruthless assassins and forgers of fake dollar bills. And on top of that, we are still being pursued as ex-convicts. Is that enough of a problem for you, my friend?
You were wonderful, my dear. I want the best from you for the official ceremony. Excuse me.
So, what's so urgent? Is it possible I can have a moment of peace?
I brought you the Frenchman as you ordered. I'm also looking for his 2 accomplices who were circulating the counterfeit money.
My dear Frenchman, you have betrayed my trust. And you have put my great project at the Wall Street realm at stake for your personal advantage. If the Americans want to invade us, I have a brilliant surprise for them. I'll bend their economy to my power. You are the best. And I want you to make even more perfect printing blocks. No one will be able to tell they are fake. And above all, no banknote were to circulate beyond my control. Understood?
Yes.
Now go. I'm busy.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.
You want me to take care of the Frenchman as well, President?
We have to recuperate the printing blocks at all costs. Let him go for now. But don't lose sight of him even for 1 minute. The American Secretary of State will be here in 4 days, and I don't want other problems. If those blocks ended up in the hands of the Americans, it would be our ruin. To that regard, Cruz, I was told one of the FBI men is still alive. Deal with it immediately. You cannot afford any more mistakes. And try to make a clean job of it this time. Hmm?
Let me tell you something, boss. I guess you are in deep trouble. Who do you think will believe the story of a wallet found in the street with $9,000 cash?
Well, it's absurd, but it's true.
Yeah, we must have stepped on somebody big. In fact, for the FBI to bring their asses in on it, must be extra, extra large. Don't you think?
Right, but they didn't get too far. One is at the morgue, and the other one in the hospital.
You know, if I hadn't done the acid test on them, I would have never realized they are counterfeit. They were nearly perfect.
Some trust. I can't believe you. I give you money, and right away you go and check. Sometimes I think that you're really not my friend. Don't you remember all those deals we did together in the past?
This whole story makes me think of a history book I read a while ago. It said that Nazis during World War II flooded England with counterfeit pounds, just to bring their economy to its knees.
You mean that Aneto is actually printing fake bills to try to blackmail the United States of America? It's incredible.
Well, it doesn't sound all that incredible to me.
When that's the way it is, I wouldn't like to be in your shoes. Aneto and his masters are bloodthirsty killers. Under facade of democracy, they are imposing a regime of terror on us.
You see, we have nothing to lose.
First, we have to find out if your assumption corresponds to your reality.
Then we think of what to do.
You got any bright ideas?
I think this time we're really going to get into trouble.
Hey, don't worry about a thing. Just let me do all the talking. Excuse me, nurse. Could you tell me the room number of the patient, the American patient that arrived today? His name is Ford.
It's room number 34, but nobody can visit him without the special permit, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, stop! I said it was not going through! Stop!
Too late, damn murderers.
Nurse, we're not who you think we are. She's gonna call the cops. What are we gonna do?
There's no other choice. Let's jump.
Jump? Are you crazy? I can't fly.
You must fly. Come on.
And I'm afraid of heights. Am I in heaven?
Will you shut up?
Like the gate! Don't let them get away!
Now they're gonna be looking for us for multiple murders. Why couldn't we just stay quietly in San Orlando, pick daisies all day long, swim in the lake with little goldfishes?
Stop with this nonsense. Try to think how we get out of here.
Yes. Yes. Put him through. Hello? Yes, I'm the ambassador. What? When did that happen? And you're only advising us now? Send someone over. I'll advise Washington. For a minute, I thought we were gone.
I thought so too. Now we know for a fact that the hold-up in our cafeteria was a put on. We have a proof of the conspiracy.
No problem. So why don't we just go to the police and tell them everything? Then we can go back home to Father Campana.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
I don't think so either. So what should we do?
You have to be totally nuts! What the hell is the matter with you two? You just nearly killed me!
Wait a minute! Wait just 1 minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute, we came here to bring you a present. Don't you like it?
What do you think I should do with this?
You can tear it apart, you can paint it, you can turn it into a cigarette lighter if you want to. You can do anything you want to do with it, it's yours.
Sure you don't want anything in exchange?
Sure, I'm sure.
Well, just one little favor.
Just one little favor.
I knew it. So, what is it?
Well, you have to be careful. And, well, this counterfeiter. I mean, he must be known in the business. And maybe with all the friends you have, you can find out who he is.
I have a cousin in the police department. Maybe let me look into the files. And if our forger is not a saint, we might...
A wonderful idea. Wonderful idea.
Oh la la. Hit me again.
So, well, let's see. Our man could be among one of these. You know, you can find everybody on these books.
Better eliminate this one.
Are you crazy? You cannot tear the pages off. I'm responsible for it.
Hey, Sagreste. You're here too. What did you do?
What? Nothing. It's just a mistake.
Oh, that's him right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Do you know him?
Of course. He is Aneto's personal painter.
We must find out where this guy lives.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. But first of all, I have to bring back these files to Lieutenant Pedro. My cousin won't forgive me if I'm late.
Lieutenant Pedro's your cousin?
Yeah?
Why didn't you tell me? We have to go see him because I have a letter from his daughter. For him. What's so funny?
Yeah, because Nelly makes you brothers-in-law.
Anyway, I'll be right back. You stay here and please don't move, okay?
Brothers-in-law with Lieutenant Padre Campana.
They're no good enough, eh? We'll see if they're no good enough. Too bad for you.
Good enough. Good enough. Rah.
They're good enough.
Good enough. Good enough.
Esto se llama el pica pica, está así lindo. Está buscando una mujer.
Hey, you couldn't think of a better idea? You always go over the top, huh?
What's the problem? I'm the one carrying the toilet. Besides, I couldn't think of anything better, okay?
Okay, now you shut up and keep your eyes open.
I have to say goodbye, my friends. I don't know how long I'm going to be away. Anyway, it's better for you to find somewhere else to stay, okay?
Somewhere else. Somewhere else. Ah.
They say they don't like my work, right? Anyway, I know how these things work. I made some new printing black. I inked up in the black of concrete. But all the Frenchmen won't fall for it. I know that. I won't fall for it. Ha. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
You come with me. Okay. I don't want to leave you alone.
That's our man.
Don't move.
What?
Do not move.
Beautiful, no? Excuse me, sir. What is his name? Does he talk?
No, thank God he doesn't. Leave him alone.
Hey.
Fancy meeting you here, my friend Ortega. Do you also live around here?
Stop! Stop!
We are really in a bad mess, Zack.
Are you going to the station?
Yes? Yes?
The station?
Yes. You're carrying a suitcase. And usually when you take a suitcase, it means you want to leave.
Yes? Yes?
Will you shut up? What's inside the suitcase?
The usual thing. Underpants, shirts, socks.
You piece of shit. You don't change your clothes. Go on, open it.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Knock him out!
You are an imbecile, an idiot. The president is going to make dog meat out of you.
But it wasn't my fault.
Don't you understand? This was the only man that could make the printing blocks. Now we're in deep shit. I told you to go watch him.
But he was running away with a suitcase full of dollars.
So why didn't you bring him here?
That's exactly what we would have done if...
Hey. You're a moron. Everywhere you go, you leave a trail of corpses. Don't you understand? The president can't stand this kind of publicity. The only thing left to do, go back to the house, get the printing blocks. Pray to your God that he didn't destroy them. Go back to the house, turn it upside down if necessary, but don't come back without them.
Yes, Captain.
Close the door. Yes. Excellency. Yes, I heard. It was a regrettable accident. I'm going to take care of it right away. Don't worry. Yes. Yes. Shit.
What they were looking for.
They were talking about printing blocks. Those are the modes that you use to print counterfeit money.
Ah, well, I bow to your superior knowledge. Congratulations. But I think we're wasting our time here. They must have looked through every corner. I think I'll get something to drink. You like something?
Yeah, why not?
break up the whole park? All we need is to be taking the burglars in a dead man's apartment.
Let's drink to the hand of a true criminal. What you thirsty?
No, not anymore. I'm not thirsty. Did you see the look on his face?
Yeah. The poor man must have made a mistake somewhere, which means they still haven't found the molds, my friend.
And you think that you can find them, right?
Well, I feel they are here. Maybe they haven't looked in the right place. Imagine for a moment that you were an artist, okay? Where will you hide something very dear to you, and which you must keep handy?
Well, look at this place. I mean, they pillows and look everywhere. You got a dead man in the refrigerator. There's nothing around here, nothing.
Zach, have faith.
I have faith. Okay, maybe I would paint a nice picture and put everything that I wanted to hide within it.
Huh. That's an idea. It's an idea. Look at this. Look at this. And the Frenchman had the golden hands, but he was too smart. But in the long run, being too smart doesn't pay.
You know what, Orso?
Don't tell me.
I'm going to tell you anyway. I am a genius. And I have everything it takes to have the sensitivities of an artist. You know what I would do, Orso? I would print $1 million and get our asses the hell out of here.
The reason why you were a guest at San Agapito becomes clear to me. It wasn't because you are an innocent victim of some strange swindle. No, it's very simple. Because you are stupid. Let's go.
What's wrong with you? What, man? You want to kick our good fortune in the ass? You want to kick our good fortune in the ass?
Just got a call from Washington. The FBI is headed up to here with this business. They want to send a special squad over.
I figured that they would.
They're not that wrong considering.
Officially, it was an accident, except evidence to the contrary.
Even what happened in the hospital?
It's not that simple, Moss. If our president decides to intervene militarily, it's trouble for everybody. Until then, we must keep calm.
In the meantime, the Secretary of State is meant to be here in 3 days. In this climate, don't you think it would be better to postpone the visit?
Maybe. But considering that this is the anniversary of Aneto's rise to power, I think he wants to put on a little act to show that he's a Democrat. After all, we put him in power.
And are we available to endorse all this?
I talked to the Secretary of State, and he suggested that I should accept.
The agenda will include the request to reestablish trade relations, which were suddenly interrupted last month when the White House decided that it was no longer acceptable to...
This could be a good country if there was a little bit more democracy. Anyway, I hate listening to the radio when I eat.
You call this eating? It's not even cooked.
I don't own a microwave, so what can I do?
If you're good, we'll give you one as a present.
By the way, do you plan to stay here a bit longer?
No, I mean, not if you help us to fix our little problem. See, we got to find a way to get these printing blocks to the Americans, and we don't know who to talk to, we don't know who to trust.
Well, to me, there's only one man who's been openly against the dictator's tough policy. Judge Solanas. Maybe he can help us.
Are you sure he is the right man?
That judge has always been on the people's side, even at the risk of his personal safety.
It's very important to give him these printing blocks. Do you feel up to it? It could be dangerous. There is a scam for millions of dollars behind it.
So can you tell me why should I take this kind of risk? What's in it for me?
Let me put it this way. The Americans will be grateful to you forever. Think of it. The great villa in Miami, sports cars, women. This type of opportunity, it comes around only once in a lifetime. Think of it. And all we are asking for you to do is to get this smooth to Judge Salinas. But if not back in 3 hours, I come personally get you. Think of it.
I can take care of myself. All right, then. If you need beer, there's fresh.
What you laughing?
I love it. We are living in difficult times these days, but I'll do the best I can on this. I thought I said we didn't want to be interrupted.
I apologize, Judge, but I think this is a very important matter.
Gentlemen, I will have to excuse myself for a few minutes.
Did you do this?
Yes, sir. And I also carry a message from some friends of mine.
What message?
Well, Judge, you are a friend of the people, aren't you?
Well, yes.
Well, I hereby deliver to you, officially, the weapon which will allow us to overthrow the tyranny.
And what am I supposed to do with it?
Listen, you will attend the opera at the National Theater, won't you? You just deliver these printing blocks to the American delegation. Simple, isn't it? What do you think?
I think you're a bit mad. It's too dangerous. I can't do this.
Okay. Maybe I've got the wrong person. You're not Judge Solanas, the protector of the people.
Easy, easy, my good man. I'm the man you're talking about. But you're getting a bit confused, and in this country, even the walls have ears. One must reason with sense. You can tell your friends to relax. I'll do what you want, but I'll need the other part of the printing block as well.
No, that's impossible. You know, my friend said, this is our life insurance, and they will, of course, deliver it, but by themselves and in due time.
They don't trust anyone, these brave children of the people.
You know, they're just two Yankee bastards, but also my best friends. Judge, thanks a lot.
You don't have to be a hero. I already know who the two Americans are. I only need to know where the other counterfeit block is. Okay? Okay? You thirsty? How about some water? What's the matter? They put too much salt in it? Guys, you're gonna have to be more careful next time. You don't understand. You're not leaving here until I know everything you know. Good boy. Good boy. What do you want to tell me, huh? Believe yourself. You're gonna piss me off. He's all yours. I want him to spill everything he's got.
Don't worry. I can make him talk.
When he wakes up, I want you to start all over again. I want to know everything.
Would you stop
crash in
pacing
western
up
Malacca
and
today
down?
claimed the lives of all 10
Get a drink.
passengers and
Sit
3
down,
members.
relax.
The plane
Everything's gonna
was
be
scheduled
all
from
right.
the capital to Ortega.
We've been
It's
waiting
presumed
for him
to a
for
flock
over
of
3
seagulls
hours.
soon
I'm
after
scared
takeoff.
something's
Well,
gone
today our
wrong.
beloved President Aneto attended an opening of an art exhibition at the Hall of Culture. He was accompanied by Judge Solanus.
Look who's on TV.
The new law courts building is the
Let me
pride of
hear.
the city and represents a reference point for the cultural heritage of all of Central America. In other news, in the sports world, Jorge McElby,
We sent him into the lion's den
five
without
home
knowing
runs
it.
in a single game last night.
This is why
putting
Sagreste
within
is
striking
not
distance of a
back
new
yet.
world record. Here's George
You have to do
Pepper
something.
with the story.
That's exactly
Hey, don't worry, relax.
Splendid
My man is back.
baseball ballistics. In the first, the second, the third,
I don't know.
and the sixth, and
Maybe.
the top of the ninth.
Okay, guys, give him everything you got. You too. Go inside, finish him off.
Who in the hell are they looking for, Orso?
Us, you fool.
Well, let's us get the hell out of here before they find us.
There's nobody inside. They can't go far. Wait here. Sooner or later they'll be back. I want them dead.
Luis. Wait.
You're right, they really got it in for us. What should we do now?
Your idea wasn't bad. Let's get out of here.
But there's still 2 of them out there.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, guys. Peace.
Zach, do you still have Lupita's letter for Lieutenant Pedro?
Sure, what do you have in mind?
¿Qué pasa? We must talk to Lieutenant Pedro. It's most urgent.
Momento.
Padres, what is so urgent? You must be mad coming here like this. You know, I can close one eye, but I cannot close both. I don't want to end up in trouble.
Don't worry about it. We disappear in a flash. So, nobody will know.
So, how are things at San Rolando? I haven't heard from Lupita for a long time.
Well, everybody's in good shape, especially your daughter. Actually, she sent this to you.
What have you done to Lupita? Damn you, I will kill you!
What the hell did you do to Lupita?
Nothing. I swear. I didn't even touch her. I don't understand.
If we leave this place alive, I swear I don't want to see you ever again. Since I known you, you give me nothing but problems.
Of course, you lived such a quiet life before this, didn't you?
Let's get something straight. I would never let my daughter marry an ex-convict.
Marriage? That's impossible. I'm a monk. I can't marry. I don't understand what got into your daughter.
Actually, you are right. That poor girl doesn't know you are a fake monk. But I cannot understand why she would fall in love with a guy like you.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not that bad.
Listen, Lieutenant. I don't wish to interfere, but we are here for a very important reason. Your cousin Sagreste is in danger.
What? What happened to him?
Well, it's a long and complicated story, but we think he's in the hands of Aneto's secret police. But we don't know where.
Why? What did he do?
He's involved in the counterfeit money business. We all are in a way. We've just been escaping the danger of death. In the last 3 days, we've actually witnessed 3 murders. So we thought that the famous judge, Solanas, could help us.
Ah, so you finally found out that Solanas is a foul player. Ha! You could have asked me. He's as dirty as a snake.
Somebody kidnapped your cousin. You have a good reason to believe that it was the secret police.
Sagreste. He has always been the black sheep of the family. I told him one of these days you're going to get into real trouble. But he's as stubborn as a mule.
But he hasn't done anything wrong.
Neither have we.
Ah, now that is to be proven. But anyway, all of you are in deep shit.
We know, Lieutenant. Can you do something for Sagreste?
The regime is pitiless for those that betray it.
But he's an innocent man. He's risking wars. And we are his friends.
I have some friends in the secret police. I will try to protect him.
Lieutenant Pedro! Lieutenant Pedro! What are we accused of? Now it's time for each of us to go his own way. It's been a pleasure, but he who doesn't love me doesn't deserve me.
The right time hasn't come yet. I said I didn't want to see you again if we got out of this alive. But I'm still not sure that we will. I have a plan in mind. Thanks, my general.
Weren't you two the ones who hated La Revolution?
One can do without them.
To be anti-revolutionaries, you made a big noise in town. How'd you know about that?
We know everything that happens in this town.
Well, then, this is much easier. We came for
Let me guess. You want me to launch the final liberation, right?
Napoleon, you are a wizard.
But, General, why on earth should we try this too?
Because, Ernesto, we know them. We all escaped from the jail together, remember? And even though they now pretend to be monks, they will always have the gratitude of Napoleon Dwell. In fact, you deserve a medal. Both of you deserve medals. So, amigos, let us talk. I'm sure you didn't come here to admire the scenery.
Ooh, no. Actually, I came to ask you to settle your debt with me.
Really?
Compadres, I have an important announcement for you.
The time for the final liberation has come! Viva la revolution!
What is it, Luis?
Your Excellency, with all due respect, but the American Secretary of State has just arrived, and there was nobody at the airport to receive them. Except for the band. He seemed quite upset.
The band is more than enough for the time being. Mr. Schultz will get the surprise of his life tonight. Send couriers to pick him up at the embassy. I will meet him later at the theater. And make sure the theater is full of photographers.
But Your Excellency...
Luis, you may go.
This is beyond belief. If this is the beginning of our peace meeting, I can't help confirming to the President the need for invading this country right away.
Mr. Schultz, let's try to keep our cool. Anyway, you shouldn't be surprised when Aneto visited the United States after his nomination.
Our President had no intention of seeing him, so he put on a feeble excuse. Now on his own ground, Aneto is doing the same.
He's only trying to make us nervous.
And it looks as though he's quite successful.
Are you putting on the same level the President of the most powerful nation in the world and a clownish little dictator?
Whom we found it very convenient to support 3 years ago with a fake election.
It seems to me you've spent too long in these surroundings. You're starting to season like an extremist.
Maybe you're right, sir. 25 years in South America trying to patch up Washington's mistakes may have worn me out a little.
I'll arrange for your replacement as soon as possible, Mr. Ambassador. In any case, I'll warn our military base in Florida to stand in alert in case the situation deteriorates further. Take care of this, Greg. Mixing a high diplomatic mission with an operetta is quite outrageous.
Hurry, hurry! We go on station 30 minutes and you're not ready yet.
But there must be a mistake. My box is number 7.
No mistake.
Get in. Okay, go on. Take your places in the boxes. Move, move. Okay, Manuel. Remember, no one moves until the sign is given. Understand?
Okay.
Okay, go.
a pleasure to meet you. I find you in perfect shape.
Thank you, President. Thank you.
I hope you like opera. It starts shortly. We don't have much time for our meeting.
My wife?
Enchanté, madame.
Signor Presidente?
Signor Presidente.
Hey, you two. Where'd you come from? I haven't seen you around before. Well, we were called to replace two others who weren't feeling well.
That's right.
Thank you.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Mr. President, I must officially protest the way this meeting has been arranged. The International Diplomatic Protocol prescribes a minimum
Mr. Secretary of State, let's drop the nice words for a while. My Secret Service in America advised me that your bases in Florida have just been put on red alert and are waiting for your president's order to invade our country. Well, I have invited you here to inform you that we are also ready to invade you. There are billions of perfect counterfeit dollars ready to flood your market in case of military aggression on your part. I let you imagine the consequences.
You are openly threatening us. This is an unbearable insult and an immoral act.
Politics are a matter of points of view. To us, your aggression seems immoral.
I think we have nothing more to say to each other. I will advise the president of your position. It'll be up to him to decide what to do.
I agree. I'm not in a hurry. Oh, the show is about to begin. We'd better not make the artist wait.
The show? What do I care about the show? I have no intention of watching your buffoons. Gentlemen, let's go.
Gentlemen, in our country, an insult is worse than a declaration of war. Please stay on. Maybe some good music will help you to make the right decision.
Quickly, on stage. Please, dear, the president is arriving.
them on the beaches. We fought them on the sand. We fought them with our blood, sweat, tears, and...
Get those two quick!
Come on, Zack, give the scene.
Damn it, arrest them! It's only a bluff! It's only a bluff!
At once. You won't give orders to anyone anymore. You can relax. You have nothing to fear.
May we know who is in charge of this comedy?
Right. Where the hell is Napoleon?
Never before have so many owed so much to so few. Viva la Revolution!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1 minute. Are you Judge Salinas?
Himself.
I have a score to settle with you. 1 minute.
Zack, try to control your temper. Violence is a field where only rotten crops grow. Wise words, my friends. Wise words. Friends, humans, countrymen, lend me your ears. This is the moment we have been waiting for. Liberación by la Revolución. Be careful, because from tomorrow, our motto will be liberté, égalité, fraternité. Liberté, equality, fraternity. Beautiful words, beautiful phrases. I thought of them myself. We fought hard for this revolution. We fought them on the beaches. We fought them on the sand. We fought them with our blood, toil, tears, and sweat. We shed a lot of blood, but I can only speak from my heart. We are not a bloodthirsty people. We love peace. And I promise you,
if nobody creates troubles. I will give you free elections in the next 6 months. And I beg the United States not to interfere this time. This is the only way to hear the real voice of the people.
Nice speech, very nice.
Vox Populi.
Amen.
With free elections, you can decide whether you like Aneto and his gang, or whether you want me and my gang to move somewhere else.
How many times did we hear these nice words?
This time it will be different. Here is a little present as a first sign of good faith.
We will see to it that the wealth of this country is distributed in a fairer way. I mean, for instance, if you have $1 million, why not share some of it with your less fortunate brothers and sisters? And so everyone will have something to eat. That is what we mean by liberté, égalité, fraternité. Viva la révolution! It is now time to recognize some of the heroes of our revolution. 2 good monks from the San Rolando mission who have been our inspiration. Father Zack and Padre Orso. Amigos míos, where are they? Anyway, viva la revolution! Viva la revolution! Viva la revolution!
Oh, no, not you. Not you. Please don't touch me. Don't set me free. Leave me alone. Go away. No.
It's okay. Listen, we're heroes.
No, please.
You're a hero.
I don't want to see you ever again. Please leave me alone. No.
Shut. Let's forget that.
Heroes? What do you mean by heroes? Who won what?
We'll explain the police story later.
What's the matter?
Let's go.
We're heroes.
We're heroes.
Me too?
Yes!
What for?
For everything. Give me a break, man. You can be serious. We are playing a cricket game. Tell me I'm dreaming. You've got to be kidding. Troubles are middle name.
We're protected well by those guardian angels on high. The closest we got here to someone watching over us are those guards to that dirty prison cell.
Brother Billy, there ain't there any bugs out there. They have a calling, but Jesus when we're falling. Hope some can hear my prayer.
We may never sit, guardian angels on high.
We must not let material temptation corrupt us.
And to hell with that judgment day.
them!
Perdón, amigo.
Guardian angel, we can just try to make good. We're guardian angels, give it a rumble, but maybe we're misunderstood. For better or worse, we're guardian angels, we can just try to make good. We're guardian angels, we'll give it a rumble, but maybe we're misunderstood. We can just try to make good, but maybe we're misunderstood. We can just try to make good, but maybe we're misunderstood. We can try to make good, but maybe we're misunderstood. Maybe we're misunderstood, or maybe we can just try to make good. He